Hey, what's up, guys? I've stayed back at Chitkul today. I got here at I think about 4 o'clock in the evening yesterday. I think the ride was wonderful and scary also because of the valleys and the gorges. Nonetheless, it was a new experience for me. Kind of thoroughly enjoyed it, and got to the property. I think by the time I got here, it was almost like 4 degrees or something, and it started. The temperature started dipping every half an hour, and then I think by the time we hit the bed, it was I think 0 degrees, and around 2 or 3 a.m. it went up to -5. So it was quite cold. I'm at a campsite, so it is not like a solid structure, so it was a little colder than being in a solid structure. I had a lot of blankets, I had a lot of liners on me, yet at some point my hands felt numb as well, but anyway, that's an experience. And today I'm just like hanging around here. The valley is nice, and there's a nice view from where I am, so I'm going to quickly show you guys the place and what's around the campsite as well. Cool, here you go. So this is the view from the campsite. So there are a lot of peaks here, and there is snow on top of it. I think a few weeks ago there was snow here, and this place is winding down in a couple of weeks, because I think November, I think first weekend of November they shut down, and they open up only in March, because it's going to be extreme winter, and it's snowing, and there'll be roadblocks and all of that. So if you see here, they've already started taking the tents out. So this is like a tent place where they pitch the tent, and there's a semi bathroom kind of a thing that they've set up. So just today they got rid of 2 of these tents. I'm staying in this one, and then they have another 4-5 more, and I think eventually they'll start getting the tents off one by one. And right now, apart from me, there's just another tent that's occupied by a couple of guys who drove down also late last night, so they're staying back today as well. The property is solar powered, so usage of power, usually when it's a full house, I think there's limitations on what time power will be available, just to conserve. But currently, because it's just 2 tents occupied, they've given us power through the day, so that's kind of good. And this is the view behind the campsite, and right behind the campsite is the big river, which I will show you on the way out of this place tomorrow. And I think you would have got a glimpse of it earlier also. Anyway, so there is also a small stream running past right in front of the property. So right now, because the whole day the sun was out, the water looks normal, but morning all of it was filled with ice. And I think I've captured some footage of this in my phone, so I'll show that to you guys. If I don't have it, then I will shoot that again in the morning tomorrow, because it's going to be the same thing. So there is this campsite, and apart from that there is no other campsite further, and on that side a little far away there's another campsite. So it's not a crowded place, it's quite isolated. It's nice, and it's quite safe as well. Sorry guys, I've got a cold because of this dip in temperature. So if you see here very close, right, you can see the ice form. So the whole of it was almost in ice, and because it's the sun's out the whole day, it's kind of melted away. Made this tiny bridge here, so I'm going to cross that, and we'll head over to the other side. The sun's right on the camera, so you might not be able to get a clear view of the mountains, but I have other footage and pictures, so I'll add that onto the video, so that you guys don't miss out on anything. I think this place will be a lovely dip in summer, right? Because I think that point exactly seems to be a little deeper than the other places, so it'll be fun there and here. So I think December, all of this will be completely white. And I was told that I think a couple of weeks ago there was almost like half a foot of snow, and the place was shut. It cleared it up now. And from Chitkul is where so Chitkul is basically the last bordering village in India, that borders Tibet. So there is the ITBB that I spoke about in Sarhan in that video. So they have their border camp here. Apart from that, one more thing is, when we say border, this is the last village in the border, but the border isn't right here. The border is another 70 kilometers from here. But it's just mountains. Cool, managed to cross that small stream without getting my feet wet. So yeah, let's continue. I see some snow there, so I just want to quickly see if I can get closer to it. very hard. It's not that soft. So I think it's been around for a while, so it's become hard, like ice. Not like ice, ice exactly. So yeah, that's a little bit about the snow that I saw. So I just want to quickly check that. We'll head back to the camp now. It's starting to get cold. It gets pretty dark. Gets dark pretty early here. Alright guys, back at the camp. It's roughly about 5 o'clock, and trying to get on a few more layers of clothing. It's starting to get cold. Tonight's just going to be pretty much setting up the campfire and hanging around with the people here, and getting some nice local dinner. And then today is Saturday, and there is pretty good 4G network here, so I'm going to probably catch a football game. Cool. So that's a little bit about Chitkul and the 2 days that I spent here. I am out of Chitkul tomorrow and going to be heading back on almost along the same route. So we will see more as we go along. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Like I've said before, all of you guys watching my videos, putting in your comments definitely is a great motivator. So please continue to do so. Do ensure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get those reminders when the next video will be up. And because this is a series of videos, it's almost like a story, so it'd be great if you guys can do that, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. See you guys, talk soon, bye bye.